Kunle came back when my child was 3 years old. 3 whole years, 3 birthdays without him, 3 years of questions with no answers, 3 years of carrying shame, fear, and strength on the same back. He came back when my son already knew how to run, how to laugh, how to call my mother Mama Grandma. But he did not know his father. I did not see Kunle first. I heard him. I was washing plates outside when a shadow fell across the ground. I thought it was my mother. Then I heard his voice. Blessing. That voice. It entered my body before my brain could stop it. I dropped the plate. It did not break. I almost wished it did. I turned slowly. Kunle stood there. Older. Thinner. Less confident. His clothes were neat, but his eyes looked tired, like someone who had been running from something for too long. For a moment, I could not breathe. My son was inside, pushing his toy car on the floor. Vroom, he shouted happily. That sound reminded me of everything Kunle missed. First steps, first words, first sickness, first night fever almost killed him. Kunle heard the child's voice. He flinched. Is he inside? He asked. I nodded. He is 3, I said. Kunle closed his eyes, just for a second. My mother came out. She did not shout. She did not insult him. She looked at him the way you look at someone who disappointed you beyond anger. So you are alive, she said. Kunle bent his head. I was ashamed, he said. I laughed, a dry laugh. Shame did not stop you from living, I said. It only stopped you from coming here. Silence followed. My son ran out. Mommy, he shouted, holding his toy. He stopped when he saw Kunle. He stared. Children can sense strangers. Who is that? He asked, pointing. My heart broke quietly. Kunle knelt down slowly. My name is Kunle, he said gently. The child frowned. My daddy is in the sky, he asked. That question hit all of us. Kunle froze. My mother turned her face away. I swallowed hard. No, I said softly. Your daddy is complicated. My son nodded like that answer was enough. He went back inside, just like that. Kunle watched him leave. Tears filled his eyes, but tears don't raise children. I came late, Kunle said. I know. You didn't come late, my mother replied. You came after damage. Kunle brought out a small nylon bag. Inside were biscuits, a toy, and some money. I stared at it. That bag looked too small for 3 years of absence. I want to take responsibility now, he said. I felt tired. I have been responsible since the day you ran, I replied. He sat down. He talked about hardship, about moving from place to place, about losing jobs, about fear. I listened, not because I believed him, because I had already survived worse. I am married, he said quietly. That was when the pain entered properly. Married. So life did not stop for him, it only stopped for me. I have another child, he added. My mother laughed bitterly. So you know how to stay, just not here. Kunle cried. Real tears. But again, tears don't change the past. He stayed that day. My son watched him from a distance. When Kunle tried to play with him, my son hid behind me. Don't touch me, he said. Kunle froze again. That rejection spoke louder than insults. That night, my son asked me, Mommy, why was that uncle crying? I did not know what to say. Sometimes adults cry when they remember things, I said. Oh, he replied and slept. Kunle started coming around. Not every day, but often. He brought food, he brought money. People started talking again. At least he came back. Some men don't. She should be grateful. Grateful for abandonment that returned late. One evening, Kunle asked me quietly, Can I take him out one day? I looked at my son. He was playing happily, unaware of adult pain. He doesn't know you, I said. You are a stranger. Kunle nodded. I will wait, he said. Waiting, the thing he should have done 3 years ago. That night, my mother spoke to me. Don't let pity confuse you, she said. A man can regret and still not deserve access. I nodded. Sometimes I watch Kunle watching his son from a distance, like someone looking at a life he should have lived. I don't feel love, I don't feel hate. I feel tired. My child is 3 years old. He already survived abandonment once. I will not let him survive it twice. Kunle came back, but coming back does not erase living. And this time, I am the one asking the questions.
Kunle did not disappear again. That was what confused me the most. He stayed, but not fully. He stayed like someone standing at the door, unsure whether to enter or leave. He came sometimes, not regularly, not reliably. Some weeks he came twice, some weeks he did not come at all. When he came, he brought things, foodstuff, small money, sometimes clothes for my son. But he never stayed long. He would sit, watch, talk small, then leave, like he was afraid of getting too close. My son still did not call him daddy. He called him uncle. Each time he said it, Kunle flinched, but he never corrected him. Maybe he knew correction could not fix 3 lost years. Sometimes Kunle would stretch out his hand to touch my son's head. My son would step back, not rudely, not angrily, just carefully, like a child protecting himself from something he does not understand. That thing hurt more than insults. One afternoon, Kunle brought his wife. He did not call. He did not warn me. I was bathing my son when my mother said quietly, "Blessing, come out." I knew something was wrong from her voice. Kunle stood there. Beside him was a woman. She was fair, neat, well put together. Her wrapper was clean. Her slippers were new. Her face looked like someone who had never had to beg before. "This is my wife," Kunle said. My ears rang. My body felt weak. She greeted my mother. She greeted me. Her eyes moved around the compound, the small house, the cracked walls, the drying clothes. Then she looked at my son. "So this is him," she said. "Not our child, not your son, just him." My son held my wrapper tightly. "Mommy," he whispered. I carried him. He buried his face in my chest. Children know when they are not wanted. They did not stay long, but when they left, my mother sat down slowly. She did not talk. She just sighed. That sigh carried many meanings. A few days later, Kunle came alone. "My wife is not comfortable," he said. I waited. "She feels I am getting too involved," he continued. "She says people are talking." I laughed softly. "People talked when I was pregnant," I said. "They talked when I gave birth. They talked when I carried this child alone. Did that stop you from sleeping peacefully?" He did not answer. "She says," he added, "the child may get attached." I stared at him. "Is that not the point?" I asked. He rubbed his hands together. "He suggested I reduce coming," he said. Reduce. That word cut deep. Reduce like visits were medicine. Reduce like love could be measured. Reduce like my son was a burden. "You can stop coming," I said quietly. Kunle looked shocked. "I don't want to stop," he said. "But you will," I replied. "You always do." Silence followed. "My child is not something you manage depending on peace in your marriage," I continued. "He is not a secret. He is not a mistake you visit when it is convenient." Kunle's eyes filled with tears. "I am trying," he said. I shook my head. "You are trying too late," I replied. "And my son cannot afford another disappearance." That night, my son asked me a question. "Mommy," he said, lying beside me, "is that uncle my daddy?" My heart cracked quietly. "Yes," I said. He was silent for a long time. Then he asked, "Will he stay?" That question carried fear. I could hear it. I could feel it. "I don't know," I said honestly. He nodded slowly. Then he said something that broke me completely. "It's okay. I have you." I turned away so he would not see me cry. Children should not comfort adults. But life had forced him to grow early. Kunle stopped coming. At first, he sent money. Then less money. Then only messages. "My wife is pregnant," he said one day. I congratulated him. What else could I do? Life did not stop for him. It only changed address. My son started school. On the first day, fathers held hands. Fathers took pictures. Fathers laughed. My son held my wrapper. "Mommy, wait for me," he said. I waited. When he came out, he ran into my arms, not into a father's chest, into mine. One evening, Kunle called. "I am relocating again," he said. I was not surprised. "I wish you well," I replied. "You are not angry?" he asked. "I am tired," I said. That is deeper than anger. He was quiet. "Take care of him," he said. I almost laughed. "I have been taken," I replied, "since before you remembered him." That was the last call. My son sometimes asks questions. Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he draws pictures. Always 3 people. Me, him, Mama Grandma. No missing faces, no empty spaces. This story did not end with justice. It ended with survival. With a girl who became strong because she had no choice. With a child who learned early that love must be consistent. With a mother who stayed when the world wanted her daughter to disappear. Kunle came back. He left again. But this time, he did not take hope with him. He left only truth. That abandonment is not love delayed. It is a decision. And survival, quiet, painful survival, is sometimes the only answer to the question, who got you pregnant?